The people who are taking it upon themselves, putting their lives on the line to protect fellow human beings from the atrocities, from the oppressions, are considered heroes. But on our media, instead of portraying the heroes as heroes, they're portrayed as terrorists. And we have got to bite our tongues in saying that we support these people who are fighting for their freedom. We're not allowed to even say that. I didn't hear one word here. That we support those who are fighting for their own freedom. Yeah, it would be a nice world if people would just put down their weapons and stop oppressing, but they're not willing to do so. Have respect for yourself as a human being. There are realities that are going on over there. And the tragedy of it is we do not see those images. We do not see the women and children that are killed in UN locations supposedly protected by the UN. We don't see the images that happened in 2006 in Lebanon when the Israelis attacked. What we see is support of the Israeli regime, the Zionist regime. They're seen as a democratic state. What type of a democratic state is that? Where the actual inhabitants of the land have no say in how things occur in that country. So we've got to remind ourselves, brothers and sisters, this is one of the most important things. If the media is not portraying this, if the media is supporting the oppressor, the money that's being funded to it is supporting the oppressors, if the elite of the world, unfortunately, are supporting the oppressors, supporting them and supplying them with bombs, supporting them financially, politically. You know how many, if the people of the world knew the realities of what's going on in Palestine, if they were given a vote, would you support this regime? They would all give them a negative vote. No, we don't support this. Get it out of here. But in the UN, when you see resolutions coming forward, there's always a few guys over there vetoing the resolutions against the Zionist regime. The United States government, our government being one of them, the main one, the main supporter. Political support, media support, monetary support, military support. We are here to talk about a tragedy that is unprecedented. Because the tragedy isn't just that people are getting killed, but because they are getting killed and it's being portrayed as legitimate. It is being considered legitimate, acceptable. And this is the tragedy. I have a couple of words to say. One, addressing our people, the American people. Those of us who are not here. We are a small crowd gathered here in Houston. Of course, this is not the only numbers we have. As the brother mentioned, we are in DC. We are in Los Angeles. We are in Northern California. We are in Chicago.